that, he's on the card, he gets himself in shape. I think if he can take a little while away from the spotlight and make people forget that he was ever in TNA, then if he's still young enough, I think there's still a chance. Yes, because used the right way, the guy's very valuable. Of course, used the right way, a lot of people are valuable, and nobody in TNA is used the right way. So I would say this to anybody who's in TNA or leaving TNA or thinking of leaving TNA, if you just go and hide in a hole somewhere until people forget you were ever in TNA and then, go somewhere else where they'll actually use you to your full potential, I'll leave that up to you to determine where that is, then yes, I think you still have futures. But right now, everybody should hope for sudden blackouts across a majority of the population centers on Thursday nights so that nobody can see the TNA program, because your career will last longer that way. Just my opinion.
Did you hear anything about this new startup promotion in Florida that's supposed to be taking place?
Oh, yeah, I heard they're starting up a little later than they were originally going to start up.
Yeah, I just read that right before.
Just read that. Yeah, they were going to start paying people in September. Now it's going to be January at the earliest. Folks, all I can say to anybody in professional wrestling that wants to buy into this line of horse shit, if you're walking down the street and the sign says free blowjobs, well, when you stand in that line and you get up to the front and you realize you're not getting blown, you're getting fucked, don't be surprised. This whole thing is the most ludicrous waste of time that I've ever heard. As a matter of fact, Tommy, let's close up this edition of Cornette's Commentary with a brief overview of this Florida promotion, because my phone battery is dying. So now there's a guy that has a lot of money, and he knows a guy who knows an independent wrestler. And people who work for this guy, supposedly work for this guy that has a lot of money, have told this friend to tell this independent wrestler that that they are going to give them $5 million of that money. So this independent wrestler and this friend are going around telling everybody in the wrestling business, we're going to sign you up, you're going to have retirement plans, you're going to have 401ks, you're going to have health insurance, and by the way, you're going to get half your money, at least, starting in October. Well, apparently now that's January, even if we're not running. Now, I don't know about you, but it occurs to me that if you are willing to pay people not to work for months and months before you ever have a television show or a television pilot or even an announced name of your promotion, possibly, I don't even know if they have a post office box, and but yet they're going to pay all these people all this money, somebody is fucking somebody. Now, I don't know whether they're fucking the rich guy or whether the rich guy and the friend are getting together to fuck a third party that we don't know about yet, but I know who's going to get fucked in the end, and that's anybody that buys this line of horse shit. So just beware, and remember, that sign that says free blowjobs, chances are, as your mother used to say, if it's too good to be true, it probably is.
You know, the one guy that is pretty much in charge of backing this deal, he has a office, I heard, in Fort Lee, New Jersey, which is about only 20 minutes from my house. Maybe I should take a ride over there and talk to him. I
think you ought to drop by there and sign a contract with him, Tommy, and he'll start paying you next month for doing nothing, which you do so well.
Thanks. Well, that'll wrap it up, and as always, head over to JimCornette.com, and some goodies coming up over there soon, you were saying last week.
Yes, we have goodies by the truckload that in the next month, JimCornette.com gets a complete revamping, and we've got all kinds of stuff and surprises that are going up.
And maybe we can get a Merlot's overview on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, as a matter of it's not Rotten Tomatoes, it's Now with Tomato. Rotten Tomatoes is the bad movie critiques. Now with Tomato is the restaurant review. Get your shit straight, Tommy. What do I pay you for? Come to think of it, I don't pay you, so I've answered my own question.
All right, James Z., well, we will talk to you next week, and until then, have a enjoyable rest of your week, my friend.
Thank you, my boy. I will talk to you next week with more Cornette's Commentary.
All right, man. Take care.
Bye-bye.